Okay, so we're going to start by tuning in. So does everybody remember the mantra? We're going to do it again. So some of you didn't get that email. Ong, O-N-G, Namo, Guru Dev Namo. So I'm going to say it slow. Ong Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And have you done Kundalini before? Okay. So we do Alex. Oh yeah. Don't even worry about that. Yeah. She's like, don't follow me. So I want to explain what it means, because I think that's important if you've never heard that before. So Ong is the creative force, God, universe, whatever word you like to use there. Namo means I bow. So we're bowing to that force, both within us and without us. It's great, beautiful force. A guru is that which brings us from darkness to light. I think it's important to just say that darkness, what does that mean? Fear, doubt, worry, judgment. That's darkness. It's not the things that you did in your past that you're ashamed of, right? It's fear, doubt, and worry. That's what darkness is. If we're in fear, doubt, or worry, we are vibrating at a low frequency, right? A guru brings us from darkness to light. Light is love, it's joy, it's bliss, it's peace, right? So I kind of just want that to sink in, because I think sometimes we can think darkness is all these things, and it's really like fear is darkness. And we all have a fear, at least one. Right? We all doubt ourselves. We all can be, when we're unloving to ourselves, that's darkness. That's not good, right? We really want to move from the darkness to the light. So just a little something to think about. And then Dave, just like your friend Dave, but it's spelled D-E-V, means the angelic force. And Namo, I bow. So we're bowing to those good things, both seen and unseen, right? So Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Great. We're going to do this 3 times. So we're just going to rub our palms together and press the thumbs into the sternum. Take a nice deep inhale. You know what? I'm just going to move over a little, because I always have to see everybody. Am I going to be able to see Jerry if I do this? Nope. All right. There, perfect. Okay, good. I just have to see your face. I read people, so if I can't see you, then I can't know if you're okay. All right. Pressing the thumbs into the sternum. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale. Exhale, lift up through the spine. And we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo. Inhale through the mouth. Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo. Guru Dev Namo. Inhale, hold the breath. And imagine a golden light around you, within you. See it, feel it, breathe it in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. So just staying here for just one moment, just set that intention now. What is that thing you are ready to release? As we mentioned, the full moon is about releasing something you no longer need. And even if you're watching the video and it's not a full moon anymore, just holding an intention, something you're ready to let go of. And it could be those negative thoughts or negative things you say about yourself. It could be something that maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a toxic relationship, or a friend that's been mean to you, and just the need to say something about that, or speak up, speak your truth, speak your mind more. Whatever that thing is for you. Let's inhale and exhale. Good. Now let's just come onto all fours and do a little cat-cow to warm up. Good, so just shoulders are in a straight line with the wrist, hip is in a straight line with the knee. Inhale, lifting the head and neck up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, exhale, and keep it going. Good, stay with the breath. Keep moving. Inhaling up, exhaling, rounding the spine. Yeah, good. And nice deep breaths here. Remembering that the breath is what helps clear the subconscious mind. Good, and remembering with Kundalini cat-cow, we can start to pick up the pace a little bit. It's a little different than Hatha in that we can really start to move the spine. Now, why do we do that, right? So keep going. Why do we do that? Remembering that Kundalini serpent rests at the base of our spine. We're trying to get it to move. We want it to move up into the higher centers so that we can experience more awareness, experience more of that higher level of consciousness. So last little bit here. And let's add the mantra. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Sat meaning truth, Nam meaning name. Truth is my name. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Good, last little bit. And inhale, pull the head up. Exhale, squeeze opposite way. Inhale, center. Exhale, sit back onto the heels. Touch the palms together. Take the forehead to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, tuck the toes, press back to downward dog, or in Kundalini we call it triangle pose. Just begin to bend one knee, press the opposite heel towards the mat, wiggling a little bit back and forth. Good, and let's inhale, step the feet to the hands, exhale, fold forward. And let the knees be a little bent to start, maybe just sway a little side to side. Good, inhale, reach the arms wide, come all the way up. And exhale, the hands to the heart. Good, take a couple breaths there, close your eyes, couple of breaths. We're coming to the top of our mat. We're going to inhale, step the right foot back, reach the arms back. That's your inhale. Exhale, come into tree. Inhale, open it up to warrior two. It's like a little moving, it's almost like a qigong. There we go. So we want to keep the back elbow up, and when we do Kundalini warrior, it's like we pull a bow and arrow. It's a warrior yoga, right? And then exhale back to the top. We'll do the other side. Inhale the left foot back, arms go back. Exhale to tree. Inhale warrior two. And exhale back to the front. Back to the right. Inhale right leg back. Exhale tree. Inhale warrior two. And exhale back to the front. Good. Left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to do one more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open it up. And exhale. Good. Good. Let's just stand wide on the mat. So turn to face maybe the mirrors. Good. Taking the arms out. Inhale here. Exhale. Right hand, left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Really deep breath here. So I want you to make the breath kind of loud. So you're kind of forced to pay attention to the breath. Remembering that the breath is going to help, again, clear the subconscious mind. So we want to get that junk out. And we have to deepen the breath to do that. Good. Deepening the breath. Last little bit here. Good, let's inhale, reach the arms out, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, release it down, and let's come seated. Okay, so today we're talking about bandhas and mudras while we're doing the set. But I just want us to practice with this a little bit. So we talked about Kundalini, again, being that serpent at the base of the spine. It's also connected to our creativity. It's connected to our sexuality. So it's this powerful center that moves up. And so people can have Kundalini awakenings throughout our day. We can, do different things that can awaken that energy, and it can look different throughout the day. You can also have Kundalini awakenings from sex too. But Kundalini Yoga and Meditation is one way to build that energy and really get it working for us. So notice throughout the day if you do feel more sensitive to energy, or if things start to shift like they did for you, just start to pay attention to that more, because that's what we're working with here. We're working with that energy, right? So it's not just coming to a yoga class. There's a lot more going on than that, and that's what I love about it. So a really important thing about when we do Kundalini is the bandha, right? So I always forget, because in Kundalini it's Mula Bandh. Wait, it's Mula Bandh in Hatha. I'm getting these two confused. Right, it's Mula Bandha in Hatha. They say it differently. So it's Mula Bandh in Kundalini. It's Mula Bandha. Same thing, right? It's a lock. Mula band, a band means a lock. Mula is the root lock. Then we've got the Uddiyana band, right, which is the diaphragm lock. Having to go back many years now in my yogic memory bank here. And then we've got the Jalanda band, which is the neck lock, and it's pulling the chin back. So we want to practice all of these right now. Because why? Because they're very powerful in aiding this movement of energy up the spine. So when we pull the Mula band, we pull up the sex organs and navel and the diaphragm up and in. Not the diaphragm, sorry, that's the Uddiyana band. But, so just practice that. So we're all women here, and if there's any men watching, everybody knows what Kegel exercises are, and men have their own version, right? So we're going to pull up on the root lock, sex organs, and navel, and pull them up and in, and feel what that does. Right, so you're also pulling up on the perineum. Now we're getting a little intimate here. I always tell the story of when my teacher, who's 60-something, dressed all in white with a white turban, was telling me to pull up on my sex organs and navel when I first took a class, and I was like, what is she talking about? This is so weird, right? So that's why I talk about it, because it is weird to say that, but there's a reason for everything. So when you pull that up and you engage that lock and pull in on your navel point, and just practice, try to just pull one, just do one, and then try to do the whole perineum, and then add the navel. It's a whole different experience. Does everybody feel that? Can we kind of differentiate? I know some of you that have been doing yoga or yoga teachers, you're more used to this kind of stuff. If you're new to it, it's really good. It's also very good for us to do while we age. Keep that whole system working, right? Okay, so when we pull that up, what I like to do, because I use my imagination, which is my most powerful thing that I have, right? The subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a real or an imagined event, so I can create whatever I want. If I say that I'm going to be a millionaire, that I am a millionaire, my subconscious mind doesn't know that that's not real yet. So then I can begin to create that. Just using a far out example to give you an idea, right? So when I pull up on my root lock, what I do is I imagine a light that comes from the base of my spine, right? 'Cause that's where that energy lies. I see that light shoot up through all of my chakras and go right into my third eye and blast it open. Sometimes I see it go to my crown and go out through the top of my head. Why? Because I'm teaching my subconscious mind, we're working with energy. We're moving this Kundalini up the spine. So we can all do that. We can all use the power of our imagination to do that. So let's practice. We're going to inhale, exhale, and pull up on that root lock. Send the energy from the base of the spine to the third eye. Blast it with light. Maybe take it to the crown and send it out. Or just keep it right there at the third eye. And then release the bond, and take an inhale. So it's called a lock. So let's practice practice pulling up on your Mula band, and then add the Uddiyana band. So pull the diaphragm up and in. See what that feels like. You can feel even more, right? And now let's add the Jalanda band. Pull the chin in or back. The neck lock, right? It's a little bit hard to do all three. And release. Okay, so try neck lock. Pull the chin back. Diaphragm. It's hard to pull the diaphragm without pulling the navel. And then pull the root lock. Now all three of those locks kind of seal. They seal off an energy and allow it to rise. So that's the whole purpose of bandhas. And I'll be telling you to pull that, mostly your Mula band, throughout the course of the class, right? But now you know why. Why the heck is she telling me to do this, right? Okay, so it's to utilize that energy. We are here to get some stuff done, right? We're moving some things up and out, and we're allowing some energy to rise in us so that we can experience life on a different level. That's really all it's about. We're multi-dimensional beings. We might as well start tapping into some of that stuff, right? And that's the power that this kind of exercise generates. Okay, great. Good. So we're going to do the meditation for the arc line and to clear karma. So I did say this was about releasing past relationships. Now, who came to the last Soul on Fire class? Okay, so a few of you. We did do this in here. Yeah, not that one, Pam.
That one.
Different one. We did do this meditation, so you'll just do it again. It's one of my favorites. We're just going to do it for a short time. Good. So this is the meditation for the arc line and to clear the karmas. And you want to, the movement is like this. So you just want to think of holding a bunch of junk in your hands, and you're just throwing it up and over, like this.
Go ahead.
Sorry?
Do you want us to sit like that?
Oh, no, sorry. Nope,
Okay.
Stay like that. I'm just sitting like this for a second. And we're going to be doing it to music, so it's going to be Waheguru, 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 Wahegio. And he'll do a couple rounds, and then he'll pause. And when he pauses, you pause. And that's really it. So the power of this meditation is, so our arc line is from earlobe to earlobe. And it's, kind of like that glowing light that we sometimes see, like a halo almost. Sometimes you see it around saints or angels, whatever. We have one of those too. Actually, women have two. We have one breast to breast, and earlobe to earlobe. Men only have one. Yogi Bhajan taught that women are 16 times more powerful than men. And sometimes when I tell women that, they get this little smile on their face, like, I knew that already. Right? And did we talk about this last time? Okay. I love all of his studies on women. He did so much studies for women. But what he says, I'm just going to repeat this, and we're going to do this exercise, is that we have the power, we have 16 times the power to be rude and crude. So if we're being rude and crude to our partner, or really to anyone for that matter, there's 16 times the power behind it, right? We also have the power to be 16 times more polite and bright, as he liked to say. So when we're, just know whatever you're projecting out, there's 16 times the power of a man that's coming at him, right? So it's just something, I'm just planting little seeds to think about, and just thinking about how we react, right, to maybe our partners or to different things like this, and just to know that we have that 16 times power. So this meditation is actually going to help clear the arc line, because a lot of stuff can get really clogged up here. It's an energy center above the head, right? It's the energy center that when somebody walks in the room, you might say, wow, like they don't look special, there's nothing special about them, but you're just drawn to them. Like, I don't know who that person is, but I need to talk to them, right? They just seem bright. Maybe they are just attracting a bunch of people around them too. Same thing is like if somebody walks in and you're just like, ooh, I don't know who that person is, but I'm going to stay away from them, right? It's the brightness of that arc line that can, attract what it is we want into our life. So when we're doing this motion, we're clearing stuff, junk, out of that arc line. The other thing about this meditation, real quick, is that it does have the capacity to clear past relationships, specifically for women. So Yogi Bhajan taught that women, whoever we have sex with, stays in our aura forever. And if we do a meditation like that, I know. Getting some faces out there. So when we do a meditation like this, it does have the ability to help clear some of that. Yogi Bhajan always said, pray for the men that you've been with. Pray that they become saints, because you're still carrying them in your aura. So if they're a saint, you're getting blessed. That's what he said. Just pray that pray for all those men that you've been with before. So take that as you will. So close Closing the eyes. Should really feel like you're releasing some stuff today. Get very determined to let this stuff go. Okay, last little bit. Just feel that release now. Good. Inhale. Stretch the arms back as far as possible. Hold the breath. Stay in the position. Exhale. Inhale, pull back. Hold the breath. Exhale, stay in the position. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, last time. Inhale, pull back. Hold the breath. And exhale, release. Good, just closing the eyes for a moment. Good, so today we're going to do the Kriya for magnetic field and heart center. So sitting cross-legged, we're going to take the arms up at 60 degrees. The palms are facing up. And in this position, we're just going to begin the breath of fire. We do not do breath of fire if we're pregnant or on the first 3 days of our moon cycle. Okay, so breath of fire again is pulling back on the navel through the nose, inhale and exhale, and we pull back on the navel and we exhale. So eyes are closed. Pulling the shoulders down the back. Good, stay with it. Breath, keep the breath going, sorry. Good, now inhale, hold the breath, and we're going to pump the stomach. So it just looks like this. You're just pumping in and out for 16 times with the breath held. And then you exhale the breath after your 16 times and just continue that. So we inhale and pump 16 times. Good, nice, strong breath. I'm hearing it. It's really good. And inhale. And exhale. Immediately coming onto the heels. Get whatever you need to be comfortable there. We're going to sit on the heels and drop the wrists to the ground. Just let the hands hang limp. And we're doing breath of fire. So fingertips point down towards the ground. Wrists are limp. This exercise is working directly on the heart. Using a mantra here, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Powerful breath. Breath of fire, inhale and exhale through the nose, pulling the belly button back to the spine on the exhale. Good, and just doing the best you can with this, right? So this is like the warrior's yoga. So we sometimes hold things a lot longer, you know, remembering that we hold our arms out, we do weird things, right? Oh yeah, just stay here. Good, so just see if you can push yourself to a new level today. Remembering that pain is just an illusion. If you're feeling uncomfortable or discomfort, it's your mind. I'll tell you right now, it's your mind telling you you can't do something. See if you can push through it. We're almost there, last little bit. We're working on our heart here, so really deep breath. See if you can release some of that junk from the heart. We hold a lot of guilt at our heart. Good, inhale, hold, exhale, and release it down. Roll the shoulders, shake it out. Good, and we're gonna come back onto our fingertips. Spreading the knees wide apart, and we're leaning back. Okay, so we're leaning back like this. Let the head come back. You're gonna inhale, hold the breath, and do the stomach pumps again. But this time, just do as many as you can with the breath held. So it's gonna be different for everybody. Good, stay there. I just can't talk and do that at the same time. So those of you watching the video, stay in the position. Keep inhaling, holding the breath, doing the stomach pumps. As many as you can until you have to exhale. And then you just start again. Good, it's not for that long, just so you know. Yeah, make whatever adjustments you need to make. If you are dealing with any injuries, you just have to adjust to that level. Good, pump the stomach on that inhale. So what this is doing, it's stimulating your thyroid, parathyroid, and your navel center. Yogi Bhajan says, if you practice these, you will never need cosmetics. A smooth, radiant complexion and a glow in the eyes and face is a natural byproduct of this exercise. Are we a little more inclined to do it now? Better than Botox. Way cheaper, too. Good, inhale, hold. Exhale, we're gonna go back, lean back a little bit further. Come on, not for that long, and a little bit more. Inhale, and pump the stomach. You can do this. Push yourself to a new limit. This is warrior yoga. We do weird things. We hold weird positions, and your mind is really gonna mess with you. See if you can push through that. And as far as I know, to this date, no one has died from this exercise. Good job, guys. Last little bit here. Last 20 seconds. See if you can stay with it. Good. You're working the thyroid. How much thyroid issues do we have in this country? A lot, right? We want to work this as much as we can. Good. Inhale and exhale. Come right into child's pose. Let the palms touch, forehead to the mat. Good, and just stay here for a moment. So we're just taking that forehead to the mat, palms are touching. We're staying in this position. Good, and begin long, deep breathing in this position. Good, bringing the bum towards the heels as much as possible. And let's be thinking about that intention that you set, right? That thing you're ready to release. I want you to think about that now as you do long, deep breathing. Good, and then we're going to begin chanting. So I'm going to say it first. Actually, let's just do it all together that way, since there's no confusion. So it's Ong, remember O-N-G, Ong, and you're going to stay in that position while you chant. Ong, 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 and then it's so hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Right, we've got that, that's easy. So I'll start, we'll just do it together. So inhale. Om, 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 Om. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Om, 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 Om. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Om, 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 Om. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Om, 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 Om. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Om, 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 Om. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Om, 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 Om. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Om, 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 Om. So hum, so hum, so hum, so hum. Inhale. Pull up on that root lock. Send the energy right to that third eye. Blast your third eye with light. And release. And slowly pressing yourself up. Good. Taking the legs out in front. Grabbing onto your big toes if you can. If you want to press on the nail of the big toe, this activates the pituitary gland. If you can't reach that, just grab whatever you can. Right? Grab your knees, your thighs, your calves. Good, and we're just going to inhale, lift everything up, lengthen. Exhale, reach the heart towards the knees, and we're just going to stay here for a moment. Breathe. This is stretching the life nerve. Good, and because it's that special day, there's a lot of energy here. We're going to bring in Guru Ram Das, who's the guru of miracles. So if you're somebody that likes to chant, when we chant, we're moving energy from our throat chakra. So those of you that are at home watching this, we're just staying in that position. So the chanting helps us move the energy. And Guru Ram Das is the guru of miracles. So you can place that miracle of what you're wanting to release out into this energy. And then we can start to chant a little bit. It's Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. And inhale, slowly come up. You can continue to chant as we do the next. We're going to do back platform pose. So it gets a little weird, but so we're going to come with the hands pointed, fingertips pointed towards you, lifting the pelvis up, holding it here, and doing breath of fire. Good. Holding it there, just doing the best you can. Stay there. We're almost there. It's just 30 seconds. 30 seconds. You've got this. Breath of fire. Pulling back on the belly button on the exhale. Good. Now this is where it gets a little strange. We're staying here. We're walking the feet out wide, and then we're bringing them back in. Keeping with the breath of fire. You're just walking the feet apart. Hey, nobody said this was going to be normal. I never promised normal. Good. Just 30 seconds. That's the good news. It's just 30 seconds. We're almost there. Last 5. Deepen the breath and inhale. Press up. Exhale, release it down and come back into that forward fold. Good, just stay there for a moment, just a minute here. This is also for the thyroid, the lower back, and the heart. Good, staying in that forward fold. Maybe coming back into the chanting. Guru Ram Das Guru. Guru Ram Das Guru. And inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, lie down onto the back. It's not Shavasana, it's just a short relaxation. Just to help stabilize the energy. Just relaxing the body, noticing any subtle changes you might be feeling. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly start to rock yourself up to a seated position. So this next one is called the Maha Mudra. It's a very powerful, ancient technique. He says it's the great seal of yoga. Its effects fill pages. This exercise can be practiced even just by itself. So it's very powerful in that way. So you're actually going to sit on your left heel. And by sitting on it, I mean you're sitting on it. It's right up in there, if you know what I mean. All right, so that right foot's going to be out with the foot flexed. And you're going to take both hands to touch the right big toe and press on that nail again. That's an acupuncture point, or I don't know if it's acupuncture, but it's a point where we activate our pituitary gland by pressing on the nail of the big toe. And pull it back towards you a little bit. Here we're going to be using that Chalanda bond. Remember the neck lock? We're going to be pulling our neck lock in. And then here's what you're going to do. You're going to inhale, lift up, exhale, reach kind of the heart and the head down. We're not coming all the way. Yeah, you're all in the right position. Good. And we're going to inhale deeply. We're going to be using our bandhas today, our bonds. We're going to inhale. Exhale, hold the breath out for 8 seconds, just counting to yourself. And we're going to pull the Mula Bandh and the diaphragm lock tightly. And then after that 8 seconds is released, you inhale and then exhale and continue. Does everybody have it? Inhale, exhale, and pull the Mula Bandh and the diaphragm lock. Create that seal. Count for 8 seconds and then release. And just keep that going. Very powerful breath. Now, some of you may be feeling some energy moving through. Good, keep it going. Good, and let's inhale, hold. Exhale and slowly come off of that leg. Shake it out a little bit. Point and flex the feet. Good. And just take a few forward folds that you're moving. Move that energy a little bit. Good. Let's come over onto the back. Lying down onto your back. We're going to inhale, raise the left leg up, and begin breath of fire. And take the arms over the head. inhale. Exhale. And let's switch to the other side. And breath of fire. Good. This exercise is balancing the prana and apana. Stay with it. Last little bit. Good. Inhale. Exhale that leg down. Hands and arms stay over the head, and we're going to lift both legs up 12 inches off the mat. And breath of fire. So all of you are about 60 inches off the mat. Come down, 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 down. Lower, lower, lower. Let's work those abs too while we're here. Good. Breath of fire. Last 10 seconds. Stay with it. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release down. Very nice. All right, and just on the back for a moment, just relax. Again, not Shavasana, but we're just moving a lot of energy, so we're grounding a little bit in between each of these exercises. So just letting yourself relax for a moment. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to rock up into shoulder stand. It's our last breath of fire thing here. You're going to rock up into shoulder stand. Walking the hands down the back, bringing the elbows close together. Take the legs wide apart and do breath of fire. See if you can stay with that mantra. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. working right on the heart center. Good breath work, guys. I can really hear it. Good. Commit to letting go of something today. Remind yourself in this moment of that powerful intention you set. That thing you're ready to let go of. Use the power of this moon that we're having to release that. Good, and inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. If you want to take a plow pose first, do that. Taking the feet over the head. Good, and once again, we're going to relax on the back. So just let yourself roll down onto your back. We're moving a lot of energy today. Just allow it to neutralize in your body as you rest for a moment. Closing the eyes, allowing the whole body to relax for a moment here. Let's inhale, exhale. Good. We're going to take the palms up, so stay lying on your back. Take the arms up with the palms facing each other. We're going to inhale, lift the legs 6 inches off the mat. And on the exhale, put the legs down, lift the head up. So inhale, legs, exhale, legs come down, head comes up. Just keep that going. Inhale, exhale. Good job, guys. Good. This is also for the heart center, this particular exercise. The shoulder stand is for the thyroid gland. So again, we're working a lot on those glands, on the heart center, on releasing. Good, and inhale, reach up, exhale, release it back. And then let's stay in this position. We're going to relax again. Last little relaxation. So really, you can let your arms come down. And really let yourself relax. You're closing the eyes. Let's just relax the eyes, the tongue, the jaw. Inhale, exhale, stretch the arms over the head, stretch from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes, lift up the arms, rub the palms together, lift up the legs, rub the soles of the feet. This helps wake up your brain. And then start to rock forward and backward on your spine a few times, rock yourself up to a seated position. Good, grab your little cushion or a blanket if you want something to sit on for meditation. And as we mentioned before, we're not quite there yet, but maybe getting anything that you might want for meditation near you. So last exercise here, we're going to take the head in a slow figure eight. It's kind of weird. You just have to, it's like you're drawing a figure eight with your head. Now the symbol of the figure eight is very powerful. If anybody knows energy medicine, right? Donna Eden, she's always having you trace figure eights. It's putting an energy within you when we do this. The energy of balance, and 8 is very balanced. So it's almost like we're sealing this whole practice with that balanced energy. Good. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction. So whatever way you were just go in the complete opposite. What makes you think? Good. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pull up on the root blocks and that energy right to the third eye. Blast that third eye with light. Roll the eyes up and in to look through the closed eyes out through that third eye. And then release. Good. Last thing, grab onto your elbows. Inhale deeply here. Exhale to the ground, and we're just going to rise up and down really quickly, 10 times. Just count to yourself. Good. Good. Inhale and exhale. So just taking a moment. Now you can prepare yourself for meditation. If you have anything that makes you, again, we talked about this last time, feel, connected. It's kind of, we're creating that ritual, right, that we talked about at the beginning. Ceremony, ritual. What do people do when they're in, those Eastern countries, when they're about to have a ceremony? They dress a certain way, they prepare the elements, they do different things, right? So one way we can do that is by, just setting a tone, if you like, if that resonates with you. It's not something you have to do, right? So you can cover yourself up, you can cover your head, you can, become a little Indian, right? So I've got my cover on, I'm good, but just something to think about. And to me, it just feels very sacred when I do that. I feel very connected. I can't wait to go to India and see what that whole experience is like. Because when I do that, I just feel like, feels like I've done this before somewhere, maybe in another life. Okay, so we're just going to take the hands, first finger and thumb touch, and what we call the Gyan Mudra, which is the mudra of wisdom. And we're just going to chant here. This is part of the set, and then we're going to do a meditation that's very powerful to do on the full moon. But you can also, the one that we're going to do, you can also do if it's not a full moon. There are particular meditations you can only do on full moons. This one is not one of them. So just whoever's watching this in the future, whoever missed out, and if it's not a full moon when you're watching it, that's okay. You can do this meditation anytime. Okay, so we're just going to chant for just a moment here as part of this set. And it's just God and me and God are one. Inhale. God and me and God are one. 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 Inhale. Feel the vibration of that around you, within you. See it clearing out any clutter, anything you no longer need. Just watch that leaving you. Exhale powerfully. Inhale. Exhale powerfully. Last time, inhale. Hold it. Breathe in a little more. Cannon fire out the mouth. Good. And release. Good. So we're just going to do this meditation for just a few minutes, but you'll still get those good effects of this powerful meditation on the full moon. So just a reminder of this moon. Remember, it's dispelling outdated beliefs about ourselves and rising from the ashes with a renewed spirit of self-acceptance. I think even if it's not a full moon, whoever watches this, that's a good kind of intention to set for this meditation we're about to do. So the mantra is Ap Sahai Hoa Sache Da Sacha Doa Hud, Hud, Hud. I'm pulling my navel back. That's actually H-A-R. We touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Hud, Hud, Hud. Navel pulls back. Hud, unless you're pregnant or on the first 3 days of your moon cycle, then don't pull the navel. Okay? So let's say it once. We'll repeat back. Ap Sahai Hoa.
Ap Sahai Hoa.
Sache Da Sacha Doa. We're touching the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth there. Sache Da Sacha Doa. Hud, Hud, Hud. Hud, Hud. Good. So this mantra is going to give one the power to rotate the psyche of the universe. Okay? That's the power of it. So that chakra refers to a wheel, and then in this meditation you're going to mentally work with circulating energy from your body to the ethers and then back into your body again. That's what we're about to do. Okay, so on the Ap Sahai Hoa, so we're just going to be in the Gyan Mudra, resting on the knees. So you guys are going to stay there, but I'm going to show you what this energy is going to do. So Ap Sahai Hoa, you see the energy. Imagine an energy flow coming out the back of your heart. I like to think of like a golden light, right? Golden energy, it comes out the back of the heart. On Ap Sahai Hoa, it comes up to the top of the head. Sache Da Sacha Doa. Just imagine it going out to the ether. So it's like we've got a desire that we want. We've got the prayer. We're going to send the prayer up to the ethers. Hud, Hud, Hud. It circles back to the heart. So everybody open your eyes for 1 sec. Out the back of the heart, Ap Sahai Hoa, Sache Da Sacha Doa, Hud, 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 back into our body. And we're also going to just imagine, right, that we're pulling that beautiful ether energy, whatever that looks like to you, into your heart, right? So it's a circulating energy. Tantric force, right? It's also very tantric. It's a breath. It's an energy, and imagining the circulating energy coming through. So it's a very sacred practice that we're about to do, okay? So, one thing Yogi Bhajan says is the heart has the power of 108 suns. So we're utilizing that power of the heart center. Right? So we're going to be chanting with this beautiful little chant here. So don't worry so much about the mantra again. We're just doing the best we can. And just know that you're going to get the energy no matter what, just by being in the room or by watching the video. Really, just all you need to do is just use your imagination to bring that around. Sitting in the Gyan Mudra, eyes are closed. You can look up at the brow point. Ap Sahai Hoa Sache Da Sacha Doa. Up to the ethers. Hud, Hud, Hud. Right back to the heart. Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han 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 Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han Han Han, pulling the navel in on the Han. Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han 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 Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han 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 Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han Han Han. Think of that thing you're ready to bring into your life. Imagine sending that prayer up to the ethers. Now bring the ether energy right to the heart. Circulate it back to you. Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han 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 Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han Han Han. Let's see it come out the back of the heart. Sahai Hoa up to the ethers. Right into the heart. Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han 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 Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han 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 Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han 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 Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han Han Han. Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han 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 Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han Han Han. Last one. Sahai Hoa Sacheda Sachadoa Han Han Han. And inhale. Feel the vibration of that mantra around you, within you. See that circular energy. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly release. Good. Take one more big inhale here. Just noticing any subtle shifts in your body, mind, spirit. Do you feel more energized? Do you feel more here, more grounded. Exhale. And again, just taking that moment to remember that thing you're ready to let go of. Even that thing that we talked about at the beginning, that thing where you don't fully accept yourself. And again, just say, even though I do blank, maybe it's you're late, even though I'm always late, I deeply love and accept myself. Whatever that thing is for you, just use that little mantra. Good, and we'll rub the palms together. We'll finish with the long time sun song. So the first line is, may the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Good, and we're going to chant this 3 times. First, sing it to yourself. It's a prayer. Bless yourself. Second time, send it to your loved ones. The third, send it to some people that really need it right now, that maybe are really suffering. Okay, take one deep inhale here. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. We'll finish with one long Sat Nam. Imagine you could project a light from your third eye out into infinity and place that prayer out into that oneness, that energy that's all around you. Inhale. Sat Nam. May we leave today with a greater acceptance of ourselves. May we love all parts of ourselves, even those parts we've closed off, shut down, turned off, or hated. May we accept all parts of ourselves. Learn to love whatever it is that's in the shadow. Bring it to the light and really just live more truly, more authentically, and more accepting of who we are. Sat Nam. Thank you very much for coming today.